You don't have time. You're gonna watch this. Hold on. Someone sent me this video. I want to show you this real fast because this guy is my favorite guy. Do you know who Kevin Samuels is? Have you ever heard of him?
Oh,
do you know who that is?
I don't know anybody.
This guy's amazing.
This guy.
So he's like a. I'm gonna preface this.
Okay.
This guy is like a motivational speaker, and particularly he talks often to black audiences only. Like his directive is like helping black men and women talk open and honestly about relationships and sex and presentation, and he's a little brutally honest. Okay, so watch some of this. Just watch some of this.
You got a big dick?
Huh?
You have a big dick?
I mean, it's above average. I ain't no Ron Jeremy.
No. I asked you if you had a big dick. I didn't say it was above average.
I don't know what that is, really.
You got a big dick or not? Stop the bullshit. Every dude know whether or not he got a big dick. I know I got a big dick. You don't know?
I mean,
you don't have a big dick. That's the point. You don't have a big dick. You don't have a big wallet. You a fat dude. And you got a lot of nerve thinking you should get choosing centers at 5'10" and 300 pounds, making less than $1,000 a month at 20 years old. And women should approach you. What they get, they don't even get a big dick.
Dude,
and the other guy,
and then he hangs up on people.
Yeah, the other guy's like, oh, I would shoot myself in the face.
People call him for advice, and they let him shit on them.
I got to see more.
Yes,
I love this guy.
He's amazing.
Kevin Samuels.
Who's we? A black man?
Who's that?
Who's we?
Who is that? Who is that?
Hello.
Yeah, check your shit. I'm talking to one person, not you.
We'll real life fuck you up, Kevin.
Really?
We'll fuck you up.
Get this big bitch. Look at this little fool.
Fuck you up, Kevin. You like men, Kevin. We'll
Look
fuck
at this
you
little
up.
fool. Look at this little fat fool. That's why I just sat there and let her talk.
Bro.
That's why I just sat there and let her stupid ass talk. This is why you're dying alone. I just let her sit there and talk. I found God. I done this. Ain't nobody rushing to try to make. That was a stray.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's endless. I've watched this. I'm not kidding.
I have to watch all of them.
Hours of him. Hours.
How do I find him?
Go Kevin Samuels and just YouTube,
On YouTube,
all of it.
Kevin Samuels.
Wait, but let me tell you one before this next one plays. The funniest one I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
He's got a guy and a girl. I couldn't find it. He's got a guy and a girl, and he's doing kind of like a matching thing. But all he's really doing, he's setting them up to tell them their flaws to each other.
Yeah.
Like making her go, "What don't you like about this guy?"
Yeah.
And in the middle, he's adding stuff. So she'll go, "Well, he's bald," and he'll go, "Yeah, he bald, and he's fat, and he got big old forehead," and he'll just like,
yeah.
And they love it.
They do,
and they take it.
But is he a relationship coach?
No, dude, he is a life. He is
a life coach.
Yes, and particularly his whole goal was like to get away from these "I deserve" stigmas of like. A lot of times he would try to coach women and be like, "Here's why guys don't want you." This is his whole thing. By the way, white guy canceled. If this is a white guy,
done.
They're gonna kill him. They're gonna kill him. They're gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the black community, they can take this fun honesty and they go back and forth. If you said that to a group of white chicks, they'd sue you.
Yeah, let me see. Let me see.
Talk about this. No, ma'am. Marriage is a natural choice. Because if marriage was a spiritual choice, God would be responsible for all the divorces, and He is not.
But God created marriage.
No, He did not.
Yes, He did.
No, He didn't. Okay, you're going to argue? Okay.
I'm not going to argue.
You're 24.
Okay,
you're not going to argue with me because, one, I know what I'm talking about, and I can. First of all, even if you're a Christian, you shouldn't be arguing with me in the first place.
Correct.
Were Adam and Eve married?
Yes.
Who performed the ceremony?
Jesus did.
Oh,
God?
shit. Seriously? I'm saying oh shit because are you serious? God, Adam and Eve were married? There was only one person on the planet. It was Adam. God put him to sleep and he went inside of him, took out a rib and said, "Flesh of my flesh." He made Eve. He presented Eve to Adam. They didn't get married. Who did the ceremony? Simba? Are you kidding? They weren't married.
Let me see another one. That one's okay. Hold on. Let me see another one.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
How much do you weigh?
That's none of your business. I told you I was fat.
Oh, okay. We don't play that shit on my channel. You get your big fat ass on somewhere. Then. I don't deal with you big sassy ass broads. As an image consultant and as a person and a professional,
There it
you
is.
can be 5'3" and weigh so much that you don't even want to tell somebody how much you weigh and think you're gonna get a man to marry you, a high value man. So you go ahead and go on back over and get your 2-piece or 3-piece or whatever you got coming from, Chick-fil-A or Popeyes. Okay, your ass on over. I don't know. Do you think she talked to Brad that way? Hell no.
Oh, I love this guy.
Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels.
Can we find a way to connect with him to get him on this show? Wouldn't you love that?
Yeah, but it's like
This guy's great.
he's great, but it's like
He's so mean. It's wonderful.
it's mean, but it's not
Get your big bitch
it's
ass
not
outta
necessarily
here.
True.
What do you mean?
Because it's like
This
if you're
is
a
his
5'3", I
It's
understand.
his let me tell you something.
Yeah.
These
You're
people,
right.
the people that call into the show,
Yeah.
they know what it is.
I know, I get it.
So
I understand that, but I'm just saying it's like, all right, there's several ways to get a man.
of course.
All right. So if you're 5'3", right, and you weigh 200 pounds,
Yes.
that's fat, right?
Yeah.
Right. But the inner skills have to be great,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
So for instance,
He's an image consultant.
I know.
He's talking about image only. That's his whole thing.
Right, but I'm just saying that these women are calling. I can't find a man
I
because
know.
I'm 5'3", right?
But shame on them
So
for
there's
calling this guy.
I know, but there's just several. I'm just saying, if I was like a consultant, a life consultant,
Yeah.
right? Like, there's two ways: either lose the weight, look good,
Yeah.
or become an empire.
Right.
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 There's only two ways, but that's not.
Look,
if no,
the reason Kalila's with you is not because you're a good-looking 5'4" guy.
exactly.
It's because you're talented and
I
you're,
have other things. I knew
you make up for your flaws.
I looked in the mirror long ago.
Yes.
And I was a young man, and I went, okay,
better be
you
funny.
love beautiful women.
Yeah.
I did. I've always liked it, right? And I'm not like the other guys, my types, going, I'm just gonna go for what I always aim high in everything that I do.
Right. Well, because if you aim, shoot for the moon, you'll end up in the stars.
Yeah. Like, for instance, I came into this business thinking I was gonna be Tom Cruise. This is where I landed.
Yeah.
This is fine by me, though.
You're Tongo Cruise now.
Right? So what I'm saying is that, like, I looked in the mirror and I go, what do I need to do?
You
I had
figured
to
out your
take-
strengths.
I had to go, I'm funny,
Uh-huh.
right? I have interests, you know what I mean, in maybe doing some sort of performance.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not a good musician, so I did that early on. I was
That's
in some
not true.
bands.
You were a good musician.
Okay, right? But it's like, I think that I got to do something. So I did incredible, like, risk taking. Like, I would just go up. I have no experience performing, really.
Right.
So I walked up to a club and I just signed my name and I waited for 6 hours. They called my name and I ran up there. And I have no writing, you know what I mean? I didn't went to a seminar or I'd go to college for writing.
Yeah, me neither.
I just wrote down whatever I thought might be funny. And 95% of it was junk. But every week I would just keep going. And then I would go 3, 4, 5 times a week. And eventually I figured it out. And then eventually I started getting women that were like above my
Pay grade. Yeah.
Right? So I'm just saying that I know what he's saying.
Well, first of all, what he's doing is entertainment. Like, he's just doing this just to create content.
It is funny.
He's trolling people.
He's trolling people.
But it's
funny.
wonderful.
It is wonderful.
I want him on the show. I want Kevin on the show.
But you don't feel bad for these women that are calling in?
I didn't say any of the mean things. I like listening to it because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But he does this to guys. In the first clip we saw, he's like, you got a big dick.
Yeah. And
He does it to everybody.
Yeah.
He's trolling you. And by the way, that's my point, is if you don't like him or you don't like the behavior of that talk, don't call in. Don't watch, don't listen.
Right.
That's my whole point about censorship in our business at all. Howard Stern has been the filthiest mouth. Like, here's a dude who's like, I'm a vegan and we rescue dogs. It's like, dude, he spent the first half of his career being like, show me your tits. I mean, dude, what do you mean? He's a shock
it's
jock
like
guy.
Even us. It's like I've read comments on Bad Friends
Yeah.
stuff. The worst podcast or whatever it might say.
The worst? Did they think we're the worst?
Somebody had said that.
The worst
Or like,
podcast.
there are
So many worst podcasts.
Unlistenable, right? Every
Really?
week they say every week it's unlistenable, right?
Huh.
But they listen every week.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah,
Right? So
right.
it's like it kind of is like
There's way
why are you-
worse podcasts out there. Good for you.
No. But my point is that, like, I should stop reading that shit.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
meaningless.
100%. 100%. It doesn't mean anything. You
I
know
don't
what?
know.
Let me say this.
Yeah.
Let me say this because I'm going to close the episode with something sweet. Out of all the questions I got this past week in Houston, a lot about you, which was very annoying. It's very annoying because she's getting a little bit too big for her britches, and I'm getting a little frustrated.
Yeah.
And they all asked about her because they love you. And at the very end, one guy said, I don't have a question, I have a comment. I just want to thank you and thank you guys for giving us content every week, for doing what you do, because it means a lot to us, whether or not you recognize that we know that it's, putting in work and time and effort and all that stuff. So to that dude, I wish I'd give him a big hug. I think that was amazing because we do appreciate all the fans. I don't give a shit about the comments, positive or negative. I just want to say thank you to the fans because it does mean a lot, dude. It means a lot when they come to the shows and they're super supportive and they're excited about us doing this.
I mean, when
genuine.
it ended that last La Brea
Means a lot.
show I did, they're all you had left the stage.
Yeah.
And I literally tried to be vulnerable, and I said and I really meant it. I said, I like you guys have recreated me.
It's reinvented.
You reinvented me.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've had fans before, but not this intense and personal. And so it's like when they come up to me and they go, "Can I get a photo?" Or I talk to them like it's regular. It's like
it is.
I thank them. I look them in the eyes. I thank them. I take every photo,
Yeah.
and I'm just very like in awe of it. And I know that we do what we do. You know what I mean, as a service, whatever. But
we love it.
We get it back though from them.
Oh yeah, dude.
It fuels us, and it's like it literally is just the most amazing life that I could ever imagine.
We love you guys.
You do it.
I thought you were gonna do it with me.
Just do it.
Let's do it really softly and quietly because we mean it. Thank you for being a bad friend.
Sometimes I don't know how to read a situation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so you know how sometimes I get kind of gay?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He's not the right guy to do that
That's
with.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
fucked
right.
it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been saying shit like, man, you're a skinny tall guy, man. Your dick must be so long and gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
He's
he
like,
doesn't
and
that.
it's almost as if he ran over somebody. Like he's like trying to process it, and he's just kind of like, did I, you know what I mean? Like it's not good.
Yeah, don't say that to him.
I keep going like, yeah, I'd like to ride you, or something like, you know what I mean, or something like.
You know
that.
what? This is a good time to call Gata.
Yeah.
I should call him right now and
Yeah,
tell him you want to apologize on the show.
I'm not going to apologize. I'm
should.
not going to apologize for me being me. I'm just saying that next time.
Yo.
Gata, you're on my podcast with me and Bobby Lee. Bobby wants to say what's up.
What's up, Gabe?
Oh yeah. What up, Bobby Lee? What's the deal?
Yo, dude. So, yesterday, did you think I was being a little too gay in front of you, or no?
Were you weirded out by that
No,
shit,
bro.
G?
You are the Asian David Bird, bro. You're like fucking the Asian little Dicky.
So you're like
You can
the
never be
Asian
too
little
gay,
Dicky.
bro.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a little dicky.
I didn't.
You can never be too gay, man. I love to see you be yourself,
Thank
man.
you so much
See?
for giving me the green
You
light.
funny as fuck too, bro.
All right, G. See, all is good now. And then, G, you got to do me a favor.
Yo.
So Rudy, who's on our show, is a Filipino girl. She's 20 years old. She's in the dating scene, and she's never dated a black dude, and she's afraid that they won't like her. She needs a boost of confidence from you.
Oh yeah, come on, man. You know, black guys, man, we like everything. We real humble, you know what I'm saying? Down to earth, you know what I'm saying? Different flavors. Hey,
Any tips?
Asian persuasion. Hey, remember that. You got the Asian persuasion.
You have the Asian persuasion?
Yeah, but she doesn't have a bubbly butt. It's like more bony.
Yeah, she's very bony.
Hey, it ain't about the body, man. It's about your knowledge, man. It's about your personality. You know what I'm saying?
She doesn't have personality
shit.
either.
No
That's
personality.
kind of a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Oh yeah, well that means you just need to be led then. If you don't got no personality, man, just follow a real nigga lead.
Yeah.
Did you understand that? No.
Yeah.
All right. Yo, Gata, I love you, bro. I'll talk to you soon.
All right,
Love
man.
you, buddy. See you Monday.
All right, G. Peace.
All right, y'all.
All right.
He's the best.
He's a good dude. So he's in it. Mo Amer's in it.
Oh yeah, I know Mo.
Yeah, great guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, great guy. There's this fucking kid in it, man. His name is fucking Adam Faison. He's like a fucking prodigy actor.
Adam Faison.
A prodigy actor.
This gentleman right here.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Dude, this kid is a fucking prodigy.
In what term? What do you mean?
It's just like, you know how like we're all, Theo Vaughn's in it. So we're all sitting around me, Theo, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Theo will say lines when it's not even his turn to speak.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's fucking around. Everyone's like, what is it like? This dude is in the corner getting into the character.
So he's a real actor.
Yeah, and he walks on and he has tears in his eyes and he's being so real. And everyone's just going, oh, fuck, we should fire this guy.
Well, he's obviously been trained.
Yeah, he's a trained dude, this
Can
fucking
we see
guy.
his, does he have like a bio or something like that? So
He's new, man. He's new. So he's a fucking prodigy.
Hasn't done anything?
He's a fucking prodigy, dude.
Well, shout out to Adam Faison.
And he's from Poway.
Is he really?
Yeah. So
Shut up.
yeah,
Did you
yeah.
go to Poway High?
Yep.
Wow.
He did. So we do the same people. But
is he on the Poway alumni page?
No.
You better believe he's not. There's only one guy in
No.
this room.
So anyway, the movie is we're doing
What's it called?
Sweet Dreams.
I'm made of these.
Yeah.
Who am I to disagree?
I'll give you $1,000.
Travel the
Tell me who.
world
I'll give you
and
$1,000. Tell me who wrote that.
No.
Seven seas.
Sees everybody.
Come on.
Looking. Maybe they do in a Filipino accent. Maybe she'll know it. Looking for something. One of them wants to be you.
I don't know.
Want to
be obvious. By the way, Pete's still bobbing his head. He likes it.
He likes
even
it
our
in
version he
both
likes.
versions, international and.
He's going to be $1,000 if you can guess who that is. $1,000.
Is there
Give me
another
a clue.
Wait, there's another. So let's do another song by them.
There's a bunch of different versions of that song, by the way. You could have named anybody that did that song. That song's been sung by multiple different bands. Covered, I should say.
What's another?
So it's a band?
Don't type it in.
Don't type it in. What are you typing it in for?
He almost typed it in.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try to figure out another song that they sing.
Well, it's not. She's never going to know.
Yeah, I think so. If she knows a song that like, here we go. There's another one.
You know that song, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Love is a stranger in the fucking world.
I don't know that.
Eat chapati in the fucking world.
Can we do an album? I'm serious. Can we do a Bad Friends
Love
album?
What?
Can we do
I
a
didn't know
Bad
the
Friends?
lyrics.
Doesn't matter. But that was good enough.
Love is a stranger in a different world.
Why is it in an Asian accent?
For you to understand it.
It's for you.
Yeah, it's for you. What are you talking about? I'm catering it for you.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tito Bobby's doing you a favor.
Right?
You're awfully selfish, bud.
Yeah,
You
bud.
bring in a new dog.
Yeah.
You don't like when he's helping you. We're trying to get you black dates.
Yeah.
We're doing everything for you on this show.
When is the dog gonna leave?
When is the dog
When
gonna
is the
leave?
dog? When is the dog gonna leave?
By the way, the dog is a metaphor for you.
what
when
are you gonna leave? What are you gonna leave?
The dog is gonna leave at the end of the month.
What about you?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, okay. That's she's never gonna move out. You know she's living there for the rest of time.
Yeah. I'm not giving you guys pressure to leave.
Well, her specifically, for sure.
Yeah, I'm saying you to leave.
You need to leave.
Why?
Yeah.
Because we've had enough.
We've had enough. of
We
it.
never see each other in the house.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
He smells you.
Yeah. And can I just say this too, just off the record, right? In the Philippines, when you cook a cookie, do you cook it to the point where it's just black charcoal?
Sometimes because we like it burnt.
No, be honest. What the fuck is going on with your cookies?
I don't know. I followed the instructions. It said 15 minutes, and then after 15 minutes, it was burnt.
Right. So then I told you to fucking do another batch.
Yeah, and it wasn't burnt.
It was burnt.
No.
All right. It was burnt. So what about this, right? Why don't you set it for 15, and then at 8 minutes, check up on
Check it out.
Just to see.
Okay.
All right.
My favorite thing is Bobby went off the record. We're filming on 8 cameras with 2 microphones. Off the record.
Off the record.
By the way, burning cookies is almost impossible.
Well,
everybody
it was still
looks
good.
Everyone looks.
because you want it fast.
Yeah.
So you look at 3 minutes, you look at 5, you look at 8, and then you know it's about right.
It was still
Cool. That's
good.
great.
Thought I was Taylor Swift.
And there was no guy there that you went, ooh la la.
No, because I work with all of them, and
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
What when you're on the road?
So when I'm on the road, there's been a couple guys in like the meet and greet that'll be like, "Can I take you out for a drink?" But it feels weird because it's like they know about me, but I don't know anything about them.
I mean, that's how it works.
That is how it works.
Is it though? Because like now I
when you become
don't know
more-
these people.
I know, but when you become more known, that's part of it.
It just feels weird. They know more about me than I know.
Then you know what you do? It's an old trick in the book. You may not know. You ask questions.
You get to know them.
Like, what do you do?
You're like
How's your
teaching an
family life?
autistic kid to have a
It
date.
feels
Yeah.
so awkward.
Ask questions, buddy.
You ask questions, buddy.
That's how you learn.
Yeah.
Isn't
And also,
that-
can I just say this? It's not wrong to get some side dick.
Yeah, but also okay, that's a good point. I feel a lot of pressure to go on a
Right?
date.
That's in a book somewhere.
That is in some book.
Yeah.
Maybe in that Cruising 101. That's Vaseline Alley book.
Yeah.
Is there pressure? Because if I go on a date, they're gonna want to have sex, but maybe I don't want to have sex.
Then lay that out forward. Go, look, I'm not interested in sleeping with someone, but I am down to hang out with you.
Just say that up top.
Absolutely.
But even if you did like the guy, right? You have a couple of drinks, right? And you're like, yeah, I want to make out with this guy. There's nothing wrong with that.
And you're also still not obligated to do shit.
Yeah.
You just tell him, look, I'm not going to sleep with you.
I wish you guys could come with me.
We will. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Just over your shoulder, we're like, she's not going to fuck you, man.
People don't realize I was in that relationship for 5 years. And I've just been working my ass off, like, in stand-up, like, head to the ground, like, hustling. So I have so out of touch.
Yeah, but you deserve to enjoy that stuff, too. You deserve to get...
It doesn't have to mean anything. It can just be fun.
Yeah.
That's what my therapist says.
Yeah, you're allowed to have
She's
fun.
like, you're allowed to have fun in life.
Maybe I'll do the app. The app sounds scary. Like, I'll just meet up with somebody in a random place.
Vaseline Alley?
Carlos does that all the time.
Yeah.
You can meet them at a police station or a firehouse.
That sounds so lame.
Good advice, dude.
Also, you know what? With someone like you, right? You could be in the power position.
I don't want to be that. But wait, go on.
And you could have a guy that you're attracted to who's a great guy, great ethics, value, morals, great job, all the things, but likes to follow in your footsteps and doesn't need to be the center of attention, and you're that person. He could be supportive of you, and then you get great dick on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of want someone like... I watched Goodfellas recently.
Oh.
Yeah, I want like a mafia guy who has connections and like... I want a powerful man in my relationship.
You want a guy that owns a sandwich shop in New Jersey, huh?
Yeah.
Carmine.
I don't want to date a pussy, you know?
What are you talking about?
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Hey, forget about it.
Hey, forget about this lady over here.
That's what he says after.
Stop! Oh my God.
So anyway,
That's what he says after.
You're
he
allowed to have
comes
fun.
too fast. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Hey, forget about it.
It's $100.
Take a walk, huh?
Go shopping.
Hey, go shower, bitch. Don't tell anybody I came too fast. Insecure gangster. Don't tell anybody that I pre-came.
Can we get what you're looking for here? Like, can we check off this list? What are you looking for here?
I want somebody not in comedy, but
Oh, that you hear what she just said?
What?
Doesn't want a Jewish person. That's what she just said.
Yeah.
none
You
of
don't want
us
a
are
Jew.
Jewish.
Racist,
You don't want a Jew.
racist,
Okay, yeah.
racist.
All right, you don't want a Jewish person.
None of
What
us are Jewish. No, but somebody
As far as you know.
who makes as much money as me or more.
Jew.
Yeah.
So now you want a Jew.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
I don't. Well, you mix silicons there.
No, she said as much money as her or more.
Yeah.
Right.
So like half Jewish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like like dad's Jewish, mom's not.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Not a real Jew.
What else?
That they're like they can fight. Why do you make that face? That's a good quality to
I don't
have.
know why you need that.
Yeah, I want to feel protected.
Yeah, but what if they just have a gun?
Yeah. What if I have mace?
I don't want to go on a date in this guy.
What if I have the rape whistle?
It's so funny that I said gun, he said mace.
Oh.
Why?
That's just such an extreme difference.
I know, but you want to murder. I just want to like.
I don't want to murder.
Deter.
Shoot him in the knees.
You know, like Jake Gyllenhaal in Southpaw.
Yeah.
In what?
Southpaw.
Can I get that?
Yeah, you can't. No
can't get
chance.
that. You can't get
My
that.
standards are too high.
No.
That's a really because that's like top of the line, Jake Gilly.
He's so.
Look at the guy.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He's great in that.
That's all I want.
Yeah,
You're
that's
not gonna get that.
simple pimple stuff.
Yeah, you're not gonna get that. Roadhouse. Look at that.
Wow.
That's what you want.
Yeah, of course. And you know what you're gonna get?
He's not interested.
You know what you're really gonna get?
You're gonna get Stavros.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
he can
it.
fight. There.
That's it.
He can fight though.
He can fight.
And he's got a.
Yeah.
He looks mafia,
Yeah.
not Italian.
It's like the Roadhouse photo, but like stretched out a little bit.
Yeah.
Like panoramic Roadhouse.
Maybe if I squint my eyes.
Yeah.
Like if a skinny guy got a tattoo of Jake Gyllenhaal and then he got fat, that would be the tattoo. That'd be the tattoo.
Yeah. So you're looking for a guy that can fight, a guy that has more money or as much money as you.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't want to be like the power dynamic. I don't like to be the more.
You don't want to pay for someone else. You want someone to pay for you.
Yeah, and if
Okay, what if I'm a guy that says,
an independent person?
what if I'm a guy that says, yo, fuck art.
This is one of the cruising guys.
Yeah. He's just like, fuck Basquiat, man. I fucking hate art.
Yeah.
Is that a problem?
Well, no,
Okay.
because then I could do my own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And man, you know, I hate food.
What do you eat?
Oh, I met this guy.
Yeah, you've heard them. You
Yeah.
know this guy. You know this guy.
Hey, hey,
yeah.
guy.
I've never heard Bobby say that.
Yeah.
No.
This is not me. I
It's
love
a
look at my
different guy.
body. I love food. Yeah. But yeah, I hate food. Like, you know, I gotta eat.
Bullshit.
Oh, you know who
Yeah.
did say that the other day?
Who?
Mark Smalls. He hates the art of eating.
Yeah, look at him. Malnutrition.
I know.
I don't trust that at all.
Yeah, don't come.
I
You
know.
hate food?
Yeah.
He doesn't. He eats.
Just plays Warzone all day.
Yeah, he thinks it's a waste of time.
You can only say that. It's a first world country problem.
Yeah.
I
So do you
hate food?
a guy that doesn't like food eats it because he has to survive, but doesn't like flavors or great
So,
restaurants?
what about a guy that never wants to go out to eat ever?
Ever.
Only does home cooked meals.
That's
Refuses to go out.
That's weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if
I
he's
guess-
got a nice pipe and he knows how to fight, and he
Now,
makes he makes
that-
a lot of money?
We'll eat at home.
No. Yeah.
What about one of those fools that do meal preps? So I know people that go, yeah, I buy a bunch of chicken, a bunch of rice, and I just cook it at one time.
And they save it.
And this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Does that guy bother you?
If I wanted that, I'd be a lesbian and just get a housewife.
Okay.
Okay, so that's up to, you know.
You guys are asking me about dating, like how you would want a woman.
No.
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 No, we're just saying, like, what would be the flaw that you'd be okay with that's weird like that? Like, it's a little strange, but it's not that big of a deal.
It wouldn't be like I would end the date immediately if he's like, I loved a meal.
What if he was really handsome and cool, but he smoked crack, but he made a lot of fucking money. And
Yeah.
And he had a nice dick, but he smoked rocks.
Yeah. He's not an addict,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. He just casually.
Yeah. He's a casual. No, there could be a guy.
You think there's
no,
you
just
think
let
there's
me
a
hear-
casual crackhead?
Yeah, a casual crack. I only do it on weekends. And I only do it with my friends.
Yeah.
Okay. So on Saturdays,
I
Sunday
never
night.
smoke alone.
Yeah, you
I
never
never
exactly.
smoke
Friday
alone.
and Saturdays, right? Him and his buddies, they'll watch a game
Smoke crack.
and smoke crack together.
Yeah.
But on Monday through Friday, I mean, just during the days, he goes to his he works at, you know.
An insurance company.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's an insurance broker. He works for Allstate.
Well, I've always wanted to try crack, so
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Have you never tried it?
no.
Have you
well,
tried it?
I don't think so.
Have I tried crack? No, man.
That's not an insane question, man.
Most people haven't tried crack.
I've smoked cocaine,
That's crap.
That's close.
That's close.
That's pretty close.
but it didn't look like crack, and it was like $80.
Give me the percentages of Americans that use crack.
How would they even find them all to do the second?
They're all
census?
yeah. Crack statistics. How come I couldn't be on this survey? Who uses crack cocaine?
Okay, that's not bad. That's statistic.
No crack. I'm
Yeah.
trying to be funny, but I would not want a crack user.
Okay.
Says that 97% of crack users are American.
God is good.
God is
This
good.
is the greatest country in the
Because
world.
we know what's good is.
Yeah, all those other fucking losers are
They don't know
behind.
what it is.
Imagine if you introduced crack to like Japan. How much it's like the cleanest place on earth.
Yeah.
It's already that way.
Yeah.
What would crack do?
It's just more efficient.
I mean,
No.
you could,
Well,
like,
crack doesn't make you. Crack's not like meth.
Yeah, but in Japan it would be.
in Japan it would be.
No, Japanese people on meth. What kind of technologies can they make?
We could go to the moon and back the same day.
They like that, you know, the Avengers Endgame, that little thing that they can go back in the past. They could probably make one
They
of
make
those.
that like an hour and a half.
In an hour and a half.
Give a Japanese guy Adderall. What's that old quote? Teach a Japanese guy how to fish.
You'll eat Adderall?
He'll eat Adderall. And build a time machine. What's that old quote? What are these statistics? 2022 was the highest use of crack in
Yeah,
America.
it's like 5.7.
We're back, baby. There was a dip. Oh man, there was a dip.
COVID.
Yeah, a dip in COVID. You couldn't get crack during COVID. Isn't that funny? That's why they did it. Try to stop the drug wars. They made everyone stay at home.
Wow.
Oh,
I never thought
Obama
of that.
elected less black people smoking crack.
Oh,
20.
of night, but
That's
like you
incredible.
can't. There's nothing that happens to you.
No, I just bleed through my vagina once a month.
Sick.
It's pretty cool.
I don't think that has anything to do with you having a piss, but yeah, for sure.
Does it affect your mood? Like some girls, it affects their mood. Does it affect your mood?
Welcome back to period questions on Bad Friends.
Hell yeah. I get really sad like a week before.
Yeah,
and I always forget because it's premenstrual, PMS. It took me like a billion years to learn that.
Did you have an embarrassing period story when you first got your period? Because I know a lot of girlfriends of mine had like like they always had a shitty first time story because they didn't know, or their mom didn't tell them, or they had like a very vague conversation about it.
My mom like told me about it and was so cool and got me like, a variety of supplies.
Yeah, that's nice.
And it was just confusing, and I told her afterwards, I was like, I'm just glad it's done.
Yeah.
And she said, this is gonna happen every month, right?
Forever.
And I was like, what? I thought it was a one and done, like you get it, and then the reality of the world set in on me. But it was hard to get a hold of it. I remember being in class and like, oh, I guess it started, and getting up, there's just blood on my seat.
Wow.
And I just got to shuffle out of there.
I've heard that story a few times from in junior high.
Imagine if just blood just came out of your dick once a month.
Fuck. What do you mean imagine?
Yeah.
This happens all the time. Yeah, it would fucking it would
be terrible.
It'd be so sad.
Yeah.
It's just an extra thing to think about.
Imagine if it came, for guys, if it just came out of your mouth, if you just were talking.
All right.
If you just started bleeding, if you're like, yeah, we're going to go to blah, and it just started flowing out of your mouth. Just blood started pouring. You're like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, terrible. And then you have to stick cotton in your mouth.
Yeah, you have to get your mouth back. You're like, my bad.
Yeah.
It's fucking awful.
Yeah, but sometimes I kind of like it because I'll like the pain. I think I kind of have a high tolerance for pain, and so I'll start to kind of hallucinate a little bit.
Whoa!
But not in like a dangerous way. Like I don't think it's like a whoa. But when you're in pain sometimes and
but you mean like from the blood loss?
I know, like the cramps.
The physical pain. The physical pain.
The physical pain.
Oh, right. And you don't take anything. You don't take Advil or fucking Motrin or.
No, I take this stuff that my stepmom. She's like neopathic, so she sends me some stuff like a essential oil.
Well, tell the girl fans what it is. There's a lot of chick fans out here that want to know.
We'll put a link. I don't know what it's called, but Fancy, I'll get you the link.
Fancy, get that fucking link
for the period
for menstrual cramps.
I was listening
because it is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, let's get some bad friends. I don't want to overstep. I know I just
You're
got
here, baby. You're locked the fuck in.
I was listening to This American Life, and there was a story of a girl who met this guy, and she really liked it. They were in acting class or whatever, and in New York, and they hook up one night, and then she was on her period, and she goes, I don't want to, it's that time of month. He's like, I don't care. But at like 4 a.m, she looked at all the sheets, and they were all bloody, right? So she stole his sheets and put it in her bag, and she left, and she's walking down, and she had to go through some sort of security check or something. And the cops saw the bloody sheet, so they thought she murdered somebody. So then she had to go back to the fucking apartment, and the cops had to knock on this guy's door and to see if he was alive, right? And then she had to go, I stole your sheets. How embarrassing is that?
How crazy of a story? If she went back to the apartment, he was dead.
Wow.
That's a good start of a good show.
Yeah,
that's the start of a good fucking series.
Yeah.
And
the coincidence of it,
right? But he's dead. But it's with a handgun to his head. And they're like, this couldn't be blood from that. That would be impossible.
Yeah.
This is not the blood's on the wall. It's that way. How do the sheets have all this blood? But then they test the DNA on the sheets, and it's not even her blood.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
It's not even her blood. It's someone else's blood.
But it's not even his blood. It's not his blood either.
Where? On the wall from his head?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not even his blood from the wall. It's the blood from this wall, right?
Yeah, wall
it's
blood?
from a chimp.
It's from a chimp?
Yeah, a chimp blood.
Whoa.
A chimp's period blood.
Whoa! Chimp's period blood. So
make this movie.
Let's make this movie.
And that's why if you're a female killer, you always kill while you're menstruating.
That's right.
That's right.
If you're going to stab someone,
There's a moral.
ladies.
That's the moral of the story.
Make sure you're bleeding.
Yeah.
Make sure it's just spraying everywhere and you're stabbing and spraying. Get a little fucking funnel to spray it on them when you're killing them.
And you go, sorry, officer, I was on my period.
Oh,
was I on my period?
The twist is the officer's a chimp.
Oh yeah, the cop's a chimp.
One of the cops is a chimp, man.
You hear a knock on the door, and you answer the door. And it's a chimp, and he's got 2 knives. He's like, and he starts stabbing you.
Whoa!
Then you're like, what are you doing? You're a cop. He's like,
yeah. Whoa!
Crazy world.
What
dude.
a crazy world. What a great. You want to direct it?
I want to be in it.
Oh,
But
what do you want to
I'll-
play?
I'll direct and act.
You saw how good of an actress she was when we did acting scenes in the room here. She
Oh, that was
killed.
amazing.
You have to put her
That
on
was
camera.
really good stuff. Yeah.
Doc, would you mind directing it?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah, man.
Because we don't have anybody in our crew that directs anything, do we?
Yeah. I want to do a movie with them and do the loving story.
What's that?
Sorry?
The story about the two, remember, is it they're called the loving? I mean, they were the first people, the black and white couple, right? And then it was against the law, and then they did that.
Oh,
what are they?
yes.
What are their last names? Find out the last names.
The first interracial couple. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the first interracial couple. But
not the first of all time.
Yeah, we do a comedy spin on them though.
It was the first interracial couple, like in a.
What were they called?
First
What are their
interracial
names? What are their
marriage.
names?
Sorry, interracial marriage. Loving Day. June
Ooh.
12th is Loving Day.
Yeah.
Interracial marriage finally became legal in the United States January 26, 1965. This photo shows Mildred
Isn't
Loving.
that wild that they were gonna? Didn't they go to prison for it or something? Because they were.
Well, no. They were. This caused this to become a law that it's legal for interracial marriage.
But in 1965, you couldn't do it.
But prior
That's
to that,
insane.
Yeah. No, it's fucking.
Jackie Robertson was getting it in though.
Yeah.
So is this something that you asked before? So before I go, this is going to be about you.
No.
Right, and just make it about you.
You're making it about you again.
Oh, by even asking the girl, I'm making it about me.
I'm doing this for you. Is literally saying you're doing this so she knows it's about you. So
How about
it strokes
this?
your
What are you
ego.
doing it for? Can I ask that?
Yeah, I'm doing it to make.
No,
her
no, I
come.
know. The girl. I look at the
Oh.
girl and go, "Excuse me, Cynthia." I'm just a random name, right?
Right.
Excuse me,
She's a
Cynthia.
squirter.
Hi. Before we do this transaction, right?
Ugh.
Not the right word.
No.
Transaction? Is
No,
she an ATM?
No. Okay. Let me say, Cynthia. Hi. Can I say hi?
Let me say hi.
Oh, you want to say hi?
I'm Cynthia.
You're Cynthia?
Yeah. Let's see how it plays out. And then
Okay.
he can tell you what you did wrong.
All right. Cynthia.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
I have to say the last hi. It's like an OCD thing for me.
But don't break character. Stay in the fucking character.
Start over. Someone say action.
Action.
Cynthia.
Yeah, Bob.
Hi.
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 Hey.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
I have to hi.
Hi. Is this an Asian thing?
Yeah. Anyway. So listen, Cynthia, what are you doing this for? I mean, what do you think? Is it about you, or is it about me?
I don't know what you're saying.
What I'm saying is that
we're watching Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
I know, and I love this movie. Michelle Kwan is amazing.
so
in it.
good.
She's amazing.
So
in it.
are you?
And
talking-
she's also the Asian Meryl Streep.
I'm aware.
You know?
Yeah.
Right. I did a movie with her.
I'm
once.
half Asian. You know that.
Yeah, I know that, Cynthia.
Yeah.
Right. Hi.
Cynthia Wong. Hi.
Hi. Anyway, what I mean by that is that everything's about you when I'm doing this transaction. Everything's about you when we're playing this game.
This is not a game to me.
It's going to be all about you. I mean, while we interplay in this, formal, physical activity that we're partaking in.
There's formality to this. I just want this to be loose and fun.
Is it over?
Yeah, I'm home.
Have I lost?
While you
have
were,
I lost?
By the way, while you
Brian,
were
have I
doing it-
lost? I feel like I as the guy in the part, I feel like I'm losing it.
That was the most boring porn I've ever watched.
My goodness.
Oh, really?
Bobby, yeah, for an Asian
so
porn.
Here,
yeah.
I got it. Here, this is not. Let me do it. This is for real, right?
I already called the Uber. By the way,
Cynthia. Cynthia.
Yeah.
Actually, honestly,
That worked.
that's hot as fuck.
Yeah,
that was.
That's
hot.
good?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. The chogi too much?
No,
The
no.
the talking too much.
Yeah, that
Make
was
it a silent movie.
Yeah. That's right.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
perfect.
That's it. You're right.
That's your perfect date.
Dude, you should do a master class.
How much would you charge for a master class on how to go down?
I wouldn't because I'm not a misogynist.
Look at that.
That's amazing,
Wait,
dude.
what do
You're
you
a
mean?
cult leader.
Why is that?
Well,
Yeah.
Because I'm making money off the exploitation of women's pleasure.
Oh, so you would charge nothing,
mhm.
but you would still do it.
I do it for free. Yeah, it'd be a community service.
It's amazing.
Or
Community
you
service
take
fee.
a fee and then you donate it to a woman's
Sex toys.
sex toys. What? No, to a woman's charity.
Yes, and if that woman is against the I want to say doesn't matter, Candace Owens.
Yeah, but that is a true thing that you will. That I don't want to name the girls, but there've been a couple of girls in the comedy community that you've eaten their, you know what I mean, beautiful vaginas.
Supposed to be anonymous.
Anonymous. And they've all hands down locked eyes with me and said, Brian Moses is the best at that. And clap.
No. This is just for you.
It just feels weird to clap on my own.
I know, but I like watching it.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, the Asian man, you guys are constantly clapping towards the black man. We appreciate that. This is a jealousy thing for them. He's like, they're fucking good at that too.
Oh, right. Yeah.
These blacks are getting too many hand claps.
See what I mean? Yeah. See,
yeah.
Whether
course
it's
you guys will be
sports
like,
or music, or I'm tired of it, dude.
Yeah.
Asians, you guys love the culture, right? Basketball,
Love it.
bebop, b-boy
B-boy,
style,
yeah.
breakdancing, hip hop, all that shit. You know?
Yeah.
Video games, yeah.
But you know what? Can I argument though? I know that a lot of black people in the 70s love to go see kung fu festivals, and so we've influenced you guys on as well.
Here, listen, I want to break the myth for that. Here's the
Wu-Tang
myth.
Clan?
No, we love it, and here's why: because black people in the 70s were all poor, and B movies were free.
Yeah.
So you get them for free. On your
But you had
TV.
your own Dolomite, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, black exploitation.
yeah.
Black
Right, but
exploitation.
you guys love, but I've met a lot of black women.
Hell yeah.
My dad used to take me to the kung fu festivals in the 70s, and and I'm being real. What you think I'm wrong?
How old are these women?
What?
Yeah, how old are they?
They're my age. They're in their 50s now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm just saying that it's a two-way street.
What's your dad's name?
Robert.
Oh, Bob. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you a junior?
Why would you ask me that?
Because I'll be like, your last name's Lee. The 70s kung fu, Bruce Lee. Like there must have been a lot of confusion.
There was never.
I'm not even joking. I mean, like it's your uncle or
I
something.
don't like it.
You don't have an Uncle Bruce?
No, I don't. No. There's nothing.
No,
There's no relation.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. There's absolutely.
Would you name your son Bruce?
No, because the teasing. Because he's not gonna know karate.
Isn't that interesting that Bruce
Or kung fu.
as an Asian guy, very weird that it's an Asian guy's name, but there's nothing to make fun of. But Bruce, white guy, for some reason, just an easily teasable name.
Oh my God, hate a Bruce.
It's hate a Bruce. Gotta hate a Bruce.
I know a Bruce.
Oh, you mean?
Has there ever been a black
We know a
Bruce?
Same Bruce?
Yes.
Is there a black Bruce?
gotta be a
There's
black
no way
Bruce.
there's a black famous.
I was thinking Bill Duke. No, it's not a Bruce.
Maybe I have a theory.
What you got?
Maybe white dudes name certain names. If you put it to an Asian guy, it switches it. So what's another name that a white guy? Ken.
Ugh.
We know an Asian.
Ken Shamrock.
Yeah, but is Ken a weird one for whites?
No.
Oh,
a
give me
weird, like, when you say weird, you mean annoying white guy?
Like Bruce.
Chad.
No,
If you meet a Korean dude named Chad, would that be weird or cooler?
Kind of tight.
That's tight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
there's
Chad
Hugo.
Koo.
There goes Chad Koo.
Yeah, there's Chad Koo right there.
Chad Hugo, he's the Neptune's producer.
Oh, really?
Pharrell. Yeah.
That's true. I guess if you take a white shitty name
Yeah.
and you give it to an Asian,
Yeah.
it makes it okay again.
Maybe like Curtis.
Yeah.
Or
Right.
Andrew.
Andrew.
In fact, if you take a Russian name
Slow
and
down,
put it to
slow
Asian,
down, Brian.
yeah.
Wait a minute.
Like
You-
if
you know your name.
We tried that.
You almost got away with it.
That logic.
Yeah,
Black
yeah.
people tried it. It doesn't work for us.
You took white names. It just didn't work.
I mean, it's bad. I have like 3 white names.
Yeah, I'm gonna give my kid, if I have a kid, just an unusual name.
Black. American black.
Like what?
I don't know. LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron Lee.
Bernard.
Oh my
That's
God.
a strong name.
Bernard Lee.
It's like French.
Yeah. Bernard. Yeah.
How about like
Yeah, Latavian.
Latavian Lee. That's dope.
the alliteration is amazing. Latavian Lee.
Latavian Lee.
Latavian Lee.
That's the
hard.
next one.
Hell yeah.
Latavian.
Any J really.
Yeah.
Jamal, Jamar,
Yeah.
Jaquan.
Jaquan.
Jaquan Lee is
Ooh.
sick.
Jaquan Lee is
That dude is dope.
Jaquan Lee.
Jaquan
that's
Lee
so dope, dude.
actually sounds very cool.
He's a producer.
What kind?
As it comes out, hip hop.
What?
Hip hop.
I don't think so.
Oh, he directs.
I think a name influences what you become. Maybe.
I agree.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Please go to the Comedy Store every Monday, once a month. Watch
No.
Roast Battle.
No. Let's not say that.
Once a month.
Yeah, just once a month. It's the Roast Battle League. So this is the new iteration of Roast Battle.
Okay.
Roast Battle's traditional every Tuesday, but there's Roast Battles all over the world, and they broadcast. So we're trying to make a league kind of like the NBA. Everybody plays basketball, but there's only such a thing called professionals. So we're bringing all the professionals in once a month to the Comedy Store, hopefully on a Sunday or a Monday, flying them in from Tokyo, Sydney, Australia, Barcelona, Spain,
Amazing.
London,
That's
New York,
so cool.
Chicago, Austin, Bay Area, LA, all over the world. And we're bringing them here.
So check the Comedy Store website, thecomedystore.com, to go see when those tickets are going to be up and moving around. Keep
I have
checking.
one last question though.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk to you about this earlier. It's a specific style of writing, right? Roasting. I've never learned to do that style, right? Are you good at that style? Could you write a roast joke?
Nah.
I don't think I could, but you're good at it.
It's just
So I want to try to roast Juicy. You help me with it, okay?
She's done it.
I know. So what would I start with? Let's say I was battling Juicy. I would look at her so I would write down what I see physically, right? So she looks like a low rent Bono with those glasses.
Mm-hmm. That's one hit.
Right.
Good,
I would look at her body and go and write down things that I saw on her body.
Yeah.
Like clothes she's wearing?
Clothes.
The shape of her body.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can go
okay.
easy with it. Just you look like this, and then
Right.
just start from there. It's basically just like a writing experiment.
It's like you look like a soup dumpling.
Oh, that hurt.
But you do.
That does work.
But it's like there's a few
that's pretty
things
good.
going- Yeah, you do.
Yeah, soup dumpling.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good because I'm wet. Okay, good.
Yeah, you're
I
wet,
like it,
you're
I like
round,
it,
chunky,
yeah.
and soup is like a thing for your people a lot.
It's a race element.
Yeah.
So like if let's say Juicy's mom died a week ago, is that too soon or?
No, it's not. It's too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too late.
Yeah.
Got to be same day.
It's got to be same day.
Same day death stuff.
No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding. You can't usually.
A week.
Yeah, it doesn't. And honestly, because we're roast battles, got to be consensual. So usually when you're battling an opponent, you want to ask them what's off limits.
Yeah.
Oh shit! They do that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! So
Because we're about consensuality. It's weird.
Yeah.
all right. So
we're not a bully.
let's say you and I are roasting as Juice, and I'm being real. What do I stay away from?
My mom dying. It's too fresh.
Okay.
Yeah, stay away from that.
Also,
Did your mom really die?
No, but also my
Okay.
mom watches.
Damn it, Bobby.
The body's still warm.
I start feeling bad. I feel
My
bad.
mom watches every episode, so.
I love you, mom.
We do love her.
We love her so much.
Hi,
Yeah.
Miss Jones.
But what would really be something that's off limits?
I guess I don't. Would it be okay to be like? I guess I couldn't say I wouldn't know till I hear it because it'd be too late.
It's tough.
Yeah, you can't say that.
Yeah.
I know his
gotta-
limits.
I don't really know if I.
You know mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yours. Maybe. What about no Daniel stuff?
I wouldn't care about.
Ah, that's even.
Yeah,
funnier.
that's-
Well, he's
yeah.
a comic, so that's different.
Yeah,
that's
it's different. He's a comic.
Yeah. So
Um,
I feel like you don't have any.
Not really.
All right.
No, that wasn't it.
Okay.
All right. The second thing is that I've heard from many, many women in comedy that you eat the best pussy.
He does.
But how
I can attest.
it bothers me.
Why?
What's your technique?
Like he's gonna share it,
I need to know the technique.
I can't teach you how to dunk, Bobby.
and that's a layer joke.
Yeah.
There's so much going on there.
Let me ask you, out of your skill set, you as a person, do you know that that's your skill set?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Mose, for real. Now that he is single, you don't have to do it for him. Do it for me.
okay.
Do it for me because you love me.
I got you.
Please.
I love Bobby though. San Diego legend, Bobby Lee.
Thank you.
Sure. Give him one tip in the eating kitty faction.
Yeah.
Give him one tip because he needs any of them. So give him one little tip if you can. Just
one tip?
Just one tip.
I mean, act like you like it.
Act like you like it.
Oh, smile.
Not even smile. Just like really get into it. Like don't do the. Here's the thing. I think a lot of guys fuck up.
Yum,
And
yum.
by the
Do I say
way,
yum, yum?
This is supposed
Yum,
to be a
yum.
secret.
Like,
Nobody's
go
supposed to know this. Mom, don't watch this.
Okay.
Yeah, but just it's not even act like just really like it. Don't look a girl in the eyes. Like girls do the thing in porn where like like they're blowing a guy and like they're looking in his eyes. Like guys, don't ever look in a girl's eyes when you're going down on them. That's weird. They don't
Yeah.
like it.
I'm always like, don't look at me.
Yeah, don't look at me. Yeah, guys are so into, like you like this. You're like you're trying to prove to them you like just do it. It's almost like you're not insecure about your comedy. Don't be insecure about eating pussy.
That is such
I
a
don't
good
lock
line.
eyes. I close my eyes.
But also that you don't
That's science.
because if you're closing your eyes, it looks like you're just trying to get through it. He's saying look like you're enjoying it.
But not lock eyes. It's a lot of rules. It's like swimming with sharks.
Just don't look up.
You know what I mean? Don't
Like-
paddle your arms. Don't lock eyes with the shark. I mean, there's a lot of fucking.
Next
that's-
time you're playing Stardew Valley, look in the mirror and whatever that looks like.
That's great. Thank you so much.
She knows what she's
All
talking
right, so
about.
that's
women
one
are the
tip.
best at eating pussy. By the way.
Never lock eyes.
Never lock eyes.
Okay. Can we one more, please?
And
Okay.
if she gets too ornery, you got to punch her in the nose. That's the only way to get him away. You know that, right?
Right.
Right.
Like a shark. Like a
Yeah.
shark. What's the second thing you think?
You know, promise them that you'll vote. Women seem to like that.
Midterms.
Yeah.
Oh, midterm voting.
Yeah, Roe v. Wade's
Roe
really
versus
popular,
Wade.
right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so hot.
But if I'm eating out, yeah. But if I'm eating out Marjorie Taylor Greene, I would have to say a different thing.
What would you say?
I would say, yeah, fuck Roe versus Wade.
No,
Get rid of
no.
it.
Right. Just say something about Alex Jones was right. School
Yeah,
shootings are
Sandy Hook.
a
Yeah,
myth.
Sandy Hook is a, you know what I mean? Hoax.
Yeah.
I believe in reptilian shapeshifters.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Kanye's the new Hitler with a beat. I don't know, something cool.
I know you guys are joking, but I'm kind of on board with most of those things that you just said.
Yeah.
I know you guys are teasing around, but
So those are two things: don't lock eyes and talk about voting.
no, act like you like it.
Act like I like it.
Act like you like it. Don't lock eyes. Let them know you're gonna vote.
Let them know you're gonna vote.
That's the
I just feel like the voting thing, but okay.
Because
I'm gonna try it, but I feel like it's.
You're not gonna see. This is why. This is why you don't eat more pussy.
See,
because you're not voting.
Right before you go down, the legs are here, and you go down right before you go in, and then pop back up and go. I'm gonna vote, and then go right back in.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, let 'em
What
know.
if I pop up and I have that voting sticker on my head?
Even better.
I voted, right? That circular sticker.
Actually, you know what?
That's
Go
pretty
down.
good?
Go down on them.
Go
down on them. Make them come.
Right.
And then pull your head away and go.
Yeah.
Look. And when they look down, they see you've left a sticker right there.
Right.
Let me guess, like a fortune cookie though.
Okay, that's good.
That's really good.
That's really good. That's good.
If
right?
you pull a fortune cookie out and go,
Yeah.
what is this? After you went down, crack it open. It's an I voted sticker.
Right. Or
Put it
with
on.
my jit. Oh, I'm not jerking off.
Don't make it disgusting.
That's right. That's
You
right.
don't want to like it that much.
Oh, I don't like it that much.
That-
Okay.
No,
All right.
just enough.
So those are, you know what? These are things.
All right, so we squashed your beef that you, first of all.
I apologize if I was acting like you in any way. I apologize. I was keeping that same energy as the.
You know, I disagree with you. I feel like that I am very nice at the store.
You are actually.
And am I not?
Yeah,
'Cause
he
you're
gave
there
us-
all the time.
He had a bag, and I go, "Oh, what's in the bag?" And he goes, "Oh, it's just a bunch of food. Here, you guys can have it. I was gonna throw it away."
Oh,
And it was
that's nice.
that's
Did you ever end up eating it?
Yeah, we all ate it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we put it out on the back.
No, I'll
door.
say this: like my first day on the job was like April 1st, April 2nd, 2010, and Bobby came up to me and was like, "Oh, you're the new black guy. Here, I need some jokes for this thing I'm doing with Wilbur Valderrama." He had said, and then it was me and Rel Battle were there.
Love.
And I remember that. Bobby's like, "Give you guys $100 each," and then Rel was like, "Cool, I'm gonna go get Gerard." And I was like, "I'm right here." And Bobby's like, "Cool, I was giving it to him, but if you got better people, I'll go get them." I was like, and
Right.
that was my introduction.
Anyway,
We're just kidding.
Why are you here? Plug.
Roast Battle League 1, Monday night Comedy Store. Halloween night at the Comedy Store. Yes, there's a comedy show on Halloween night, and it's Roast Battle League #1. It's the very first Roast Battle League event.
What's a roast battle league?
So now, we have Roast Battle, and there's Roast Battles everywhere, every continent but Antarctica. So now we're bringing the best roast battlers in the world, bringing them into Halloween night, and basically doing like the UFC thing. So basically the best guys who roast battle are battling each other.
Can I ask you some questions? I'm very curious about it.
Yeah.
Are you flying people out, or are they getting?
No, we're flying people out.
That's amazing.
That's
So
awesome.
where's the farthest place you're flying somebody out from?
London and Tokyo.
Holy shit.
Tokyo. There's a Japanese dude.
It's Japanese girl, Itzy. She's on the next one, the Roast Battle 2. Roast Battle League 2. But the Roast Battle League 1 is a London cat. Tokyo's coming next
It's
month.
every Monday now?
Every month, but Monday night is the first one. Halloween night.
And you put them up. Where do you put them up?
We'll
At a
break
nice
the-
hotel?
Ondas.
We're gonna have to
Oh, that's
break,
great.
before you go. We're gonna have to break your heart. This will come out after that. Now
It's all good.
But Roast Battle 2.
Roast Battle 2, yeah. Every month at the Comedy Store, we're doing a Roast Battle League event, and we're building up to Battle Mania, which we're going to do in July.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's incredible. You know what? Because I've judged it before. I've watched many of them. You've seen me in the audience.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. And have you ever done one?
No, but what I will say is,
I feel like I can't do it.
when I watch what you built at the Comedy Store, because I've known you for a long time, I've said this to you multiple times, how like happy I was that what you put together became so. This is like viral in real life. Like that show became viral in real life in the comedy world. So much so, for people that don't know, is all these other fucking cities, everywhere we would go, would copy it. They would do their roast battle in Nashville, in Miami. I was
Yeah.
in Philly, and they all did it. But it started at our house, upstairs in the belly room at our club, and watching Mo's put it together. And I've judged, I don't know, 1,000 fucking times. But sometimes I used to get so stoned after my set, and I would go sit in the back of Roast Battle, but not say, I would say hi to him, but I would just sit and watch because it was like watching a show. I mean, it was It was such a fucking event that I would hide in the corner because I wanted to feel the energy without being a part of it.
It's the hardest I've ever laughed.
Oh, by far.
By far. And number two, what I love about it is, and it's not funny what I'm about to say, but it's like, it's the biggest expression of free speech.
It is.
Because I feel like the wokeness and all that stuff doesn't apply to it. And there's a freedom to it. And it's like, it feels, I've never felt more American being in that room.
Yeah.
Right? Because you can say, because I've heard the shit that I even would be like, I would never fuck it. That's crazy.
But
I
it's
love
great
that.
because it doesn't matter what, like different races and genders and ages and backgrounds, and everyone makes fun of everybody for everything. So there's no rules, which makes it all free, which makes a handicapped person making fun of a black girl, making fun of an Asian guy. Like it just, everything is free.
Or making fun of a guy's dad that died 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just no holds bar.
Yeah.
And I fucking love it. It's incredible.
So what we achieved today, though, is we squashed this fake beef between you and Moses.
There was no beef. I love him.
That's what I'm saying.
Love you too. I'm gonna go down on you later.
He taught you how to
I
go
want you
down.
to really teach me because it's like, no, I'm being real. I want to take a class. Will you promise me that?
Bobby, let's just do it right now. What's your goal when it comes to sex?
Oh, no, I can fuck.
No,
I don't want the fuck.
By the way, that's your first, that's the first problem. That's your first problem.
I can fuck.
You do. It's not about you.
Yeah.
No, that's it.
See, the first thing he says is I.
Yeah, it's not about
Oh
you.
my, you're just blowing my mind right now. You're right. It's her.
Her.
There's nothing.
I'm sitting up. I'm sitting up. I just had a fucking spiritual awakening. You're right.
So now it's single Bobby.
Sex is never about you. If you want to be a great
never
lover,
about me.
It's not about you.
It's about her.
Absolutely is.
Oh my God. He's like my fucking, Kierkegaard.
Shaman.
I'm your sensei.
Yeah. He's
with
a philosopher.
Does the woman go in with that attitude as well? Because then, what are they doing?
Right. Well, Juice, when you're in it,
being a misogynist.
When you're with your boyfriend, do you feel like it's about you or about him?
About him.
Because you want to be a great lover.
Yeah, but then if we're both doing that, what are we doing?
Somebody's got to be a
sub.
sub.
You think it cancels each other off?
Yeah, if you're so equal, and then.
So if two people are way too giving, then it becomes cuck. Then cuck has to step in at some point.
Yeah, and I'm cuck.